Hi guys, my name is Kesar and welcome to my YouTube channel where I talk about all things nutrition and hormone related. Today we're talking all about period pain, why it happens and what you can do at home to naturally help to ease the pain. If this is your first time on my channel, hello and welcome. Make sure you subscribe and introduce yourself in the comments box below. Okay, so as many as 84% of us suffer from something called primary dysmenorrhea, or period pain as it's better known. And that's a lot of us. Most of us will experience this pain as slight cramping in the lower pelvis and the back. It's uncomfortable and we're aware of it. Some of us might even have to take painkillers on those first couple of days of our period, but on the whole it's a type of pain that doesn't interfere with our day-to-day activities. But then there are some of us that experience something called secondary dysmenorrhea. So this is severe period pain which can be described as throbbing, burning, stabbing, searing, and it can often last several days. It doesn't improve with painkillers, and sometimes the pain is so bad that it can cause women to vomit, and it can also result in them missing school or work. This type of pain is not normal. And it's important for you to know this because we are socialized into believing that period pain is normal and it's something that we should just live with, but it's really not. Lying in bed and rolling around in pain and having to miss school or work is not normal and quite often caused by an underlying medical condition. So if this describes you and how you feel, then contact your doctor as soon as possible. But why? Whether it's slight discomfort, enough pain to warrant taking a painkiller for a couple of days, or full-on severe cramping, why on earth do we get cramps in the first place? Well, there are two main reasons. And the first one is chemical. The endometrial cells that form the lining of your uterus produce something called prostaglandins. And there are three types of prostaglandins: PGE1, 2 and 3. So just before and at the start of your period, when the uterine lining breaks down, these prostaglandins are released. PGE2 is the type that causes the constriction of blood vessels. This makes our uterus contract, which brings about the sensation that we know as cramps or period pain. But the other two types of prostaglandins that are released, so 1 and 3, these are designed to counteract the pain. Because here's the thing, if everything is working well and as it's supposed to, then we're not supposed to be experiencing severe pain. Our body is naturally designed to be on our side at all times. But if for some reason you are producing more PGE2 than is normal, which can happen, then the more pain and crampy you will feel. And that's the chemical reason. The other reason we can experience severe period pain is more functional. So this is severe period pain that is caused by conditions such as endometriosis, ovarian cysts, fibroids, infections, just to name a few. So like I said earlier, if you're experiencing a type of period pain that's getting in the way of your day-to-day life, then it's important that you speak to a doctor to determine the exact cause, whether it be chemical or functional, and then work alongside them to develop a treatment plan that is right for you. So now that you know the science behind period pains and why they happen, I want to share with you a few natural solutions for helping to ease the pain, whether you experience slight discomfort or severe period pain as a result of an underlying medical condition which has obviously been diagnosed by a doctor, because there are things that you can do for yourself to help alleviate the cramps and hopefully make yourself feel better. The first solution centers on your diet. Okay, so no food can actually cure or take away period pain, but there are a couple of adjustments that we can make to our diet to help ease period pain as a long-term solution. So the first thing to do is to cut down on caffeine, which can mainly be found in tea, coffee and chocolate, and also saturated fat, which can be found in dairy and animal products, because these will only encourage the body to produce more of the type of the prostaglandins which cause cramping. Secondly, you want to increase the amount of essential fatty acids, so specifically omega-3 fatty acids, in your diet. These are a powerful anti-inflammatory, and they also increase the good prostaglandin, so the natural painkillers that I spoke about earlier. So load up on things like salmon, sardines, flaxseed, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, and sesame seeds. The second solution is supplementation. Now, whether or not you suffer from period pain, I suggest that you take a good quality multivitamin and mineral every day for general health and well-being. But if you are suffering from particularly painful periods, then research and various studies have found a number of specific vitamins and minerals to be beneficial. So first up are the B vitamins, which are best taken in the form of a B complex. And this is because your body needs vitamin B6 to help produce those good prostaglandins, so 1 and 3. And also because studies have shown that vitamins B1, B6 and B12 to significantly reduce the intensity of period pain. Next up is vitamin E. This vitamin has antioxidant properties that help to control the release of those prostaglandins in the system that cause the cramping, which is why studies have shown that women who take vitamin E have reduced painful periods. And then we have magnesium, which is a great mineral to be taking generally for good hormonal health. But in relation to period pain, it's useful because it acts as a natural muscle relaxant, which really helps to ease the pain. And the last one I want to mention is zinc. So in addition to magnesium and vitamin B6, your body uses zinc to convert omega-3 and 6 essential fatty acids into those good prostaglandins which act as natural painkillers. The third thing that you can do to alleviate period pain is to move more, and specifically movement in the form of regular exercise. This is because in addition to all the other benefits of exercise, it releases endorphins, which are natural painkillers. Now, I'm not recommending an intense HIIT session, but movement like walking, swimming and Pilates, they're great because they're gentle to the body and they don't place a strain on the womb, and this can really make a difference. You can also try something called pelvic rocking, which is a type of movement that helps to relieve the pressure on the blood vessels in the area around the womb. It's also something that is recommended to women during labour to help ease with the pain. So try doing this type of movement 2 or 3 times a day during a particularly painful period. Pause the video here and take a note of how to try a pelvic rocking movement at home. And the last thing I want to mention is complementary and alternative therapies. The first one that I want to mention is aromatherapy, because this seems to work quite well for women. So the essential oils of rose, marjoram, clary sage, jasmine, rosemary, just to name a few, encourage the body to relax, and in doing so can really help to ease period pain. So for example, you might want to create yourself a little concoction for an abdominal massage. So you want to use up to 5 drops of an essential oil in 6 teaspoons of something like almond oil, extra virgin olive oil, or even coconut oil. For a more gentler effect, you might want to add a few drops of any of these oils into your bath. Another thing to mention is heat therapy. So this might sound a bit basic, but I think people sometimes forget just how effective something like a hot bath or using a hot water bottle can be in easing period pain. This is because heat can really help to improve blood flow. And data from 2 clinical trials concluded that it can be just as effective as a treatment as taking painkillers such as ibuprofen. And the third thing to try is castor oil packs. Placing these packs onto your lower abdomen can really help to improve flow through your pelvis, helping to reduce period pain. Making these packs yourself at home is relatively straightforward. Just do a quick Google search for castor oil packs and there'll be several videos and articles telling you how to create one. And that's it. So hopefully now you know exactly why period pain happens, when to seek medical advice, and what you can do at home naturally to help ease the pain. Use the information in this video to work for you. Track your cycle, understand your natural hormonal rhythm, and then the next time your period is scheduled to arrive, you'll be better prepared and armed with all the knowledge you need to help yourself feel better and hopefully experience less pain. If you have any questions or comments about anything that I've discussed in the video, then please let me know in the comments box below. In the meantime, I really hope you've enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you've liked it. And if you want to continue to know more about your body, hormones, nutrition, then subscribe to my channel right now and you'll be the first to know when my next video has been uploaded. I'll see you next time.